I realize what we're doing is the opposite of a draw it in your style. Because it's like draw this in your style is usually an artist who will do something and ask you to draw the same subject with your own style, and we're doing the opposite. I'm doing my own subject with your style, and I love it. Hi friends! Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ariane, I'm a French illustrator, and if you don't recognize the setting, it's because I'm in Poland. What? I'm in the studio of my very good friend Werka Maciejewska, who you might know as Werka Wiewiórka. Do you want to come in the shot?
Oh,
it's okay. Because today we're filming a video together. So, hi.
hello.
This is Werka Maciejewska.
Werka Maciejewska from Poland.
From Poland. How do you say dzień dobry?
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry. Today we're filming a video where we're gonna exchange art styles. So we're gonna draw self-portraits, and I'm gonna draw a self-portrait in Werka's style.
Which is easy, very realistic.
Yeah, it's very, and you're very open about it on the internet, so people should know that your art style involves doing an underdrawing in charcoal and then glazing and then adding colors. And Werka is gonna paint herself in my style,
And we're gonna exchange our art supplies, so that's gonna be interesting because I never use these bright pinks. I'm kind of scared about that, but also very excited to try something new, to see if I will find myself in your color palette.
Oh my god. I authorized Werka to use her own color palette, like to try and mute the colors, and I'm allowed to try and brighten her own palette. But
you can with my palette?
Yeah, I'm gonna be using her materials, so I guess it's gonna be muted. Oh.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, let's get into it. Oh my god, I cannot wait. Yay. Okay, so my style is usually I do an underdrawing. I like doing it with a pink, but you can use the colors that you want. I like to do my first illustration drawing, like drawing the contour with a Tombow marker. That's really my preferred material of choice. And I've got plenty of colors of Tombow markers, so go nuts and use the colors that you like. But I do the drawing contour. And then I layer colors with like colored pencils. So I stay pretty close to the colors that, no, not close at all. I feel like it's pretty realistic, but very saturated.
I think if you want to go for a realistic outcome, like a realistic feel, you just have to have your values in check. And then you can use basically any color you want.
Yeah, true. But I stay with the pinks and the skin tone, which is quite
Pink
realistic.
And purple.
And purples for the shadows. And I don't have, well, I do have maroons, but I like using a deep red for my hair because, I don't know, it suits me. But go nuts, do whatever you like. And so you can use whatever you want.
That's so stressful because my technique is so focused on detail, and then you tell me go nuts.
Oh yeah, don't go on details. I usually it's not about the details. It's about laying out a first draft, and then how do you say that in English? Like going with whatever ugly drawing you have made underneath and just adding values and splashes of colors to.
I'll have to take pictures
to make it look like it's got volume.
I'll have to take a yawning selfie.
Oh yeah,
I love
that.
Ariane's yawning selfies and yawning self-portraits. That should be turned into book definitely for like sleepyheads or something. And I've never done that. I always try to look demure and control how I look, but I want to get I want to let go of that.
Oh yeah, I need to look silly in order for the self-portrait to be in my style. Like it's kind of the basis of what I've been building is, you know, looking very silly and trying to embrace that.
Okay.
Nice. Oof, such a beautiful self-portrait. Okay, cool. There's gonna be a yawning one very soon. So I take selfies and then I draw. Oh, that's a good yawn. Yawn.
Like that.
Yawn. Mid-yawn. I made you yawn.
Really worked.
Nice. This one I hate. Then back to my color palette. Yawn. Oh. I love the ones where you can see my
nostrils.
Yeah, nostrils. Oh, this one I love it. This one looks ridiculous. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm nervous.
Don't be to relax, my child.
Mid-yawn. Yawning. Excited about coming to Poland.
Aww.
Yeah. And then I started to get sick, and you can tell because I look like a cadaver. But these were my flu self-portraits. This one I didn't use a Tombow marker. I wanted to try something else. And then only the Tombow because I was ill and I couldn't be bothered. So that's a good example of a sketchy sketch.
Okay.
Then I use the crayon to get used to using your style.
You were already plotting.
Oh yes, I was. And this is the one that I did today.
Gorgeous.
I got it. So I authorize you to use whatever the fuck you want.
Cool. Thank you so much. So, a few words about my technique. As Ariane said, I first use an underdrawing. There's a little bit of underdrawing showing here. So there's a little bit of underdrawing showing through. I use mostly charcoal to do my underdrawing. This one was not finished with the glazing method. I just laid some neutral tones of watercolor from my custom-made palette that I'm gonna show you soon. And this is a perfect example of my underdrawing. And then I would seal all of my paintings with clear gesso. And then this one was made with oil paintings, so it's a little bit more shiny. And I was putting multiple layers of very thin transparent paint to make this luminous effect.
Luminous.
And this is Aretha Franklin. I used my technique here as well, except for the background. I just left out the background, the original background that I painted in with actually a gouache paint that I got from you. Oh. My favorite one, this warm gray. Yeah, I love it. And the last example of my technique, you can still see the underdrawing showing through, especially in the trees, some around the eyes. It's a very textured, almost pixelated look, I'd say. And this one was used, for this painting, I used charcoal as usual, and then glazing method using acrylic paints. And I varnished it so it's nice and shiny, but it has definitely less texture than, less visible texture, and it's not as textured in the when you touch it, but still looks phenomenal, I guess.
It does.
And what I will be offering for my art supplies that I normally use, my custom-made watercolor palette.
Nice.
And I got some watercolors from you.
Oh.
The colors that you don't use. And for the sketch, like a very loose sketch, I might use just a watercolor crayon.
Okay.
And these are the watercolors that you got me, so I mix in my greens and my yellows, my reds sometimes with these. I use gouache sometimes as well. Of course, my transparent gesso, and I will give you my acrylic paints.
Cool.
To use as well when you finish your underdrawing. And I will of course give you my
charcoal?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
This is
Ooh.
my charcoal that I use. And yeah.
Perfect.
Shall we begin?
Oh, we shall. I'm gonna need to take a very serious selfie of me being like very beautiful.
Right?
Like.
Or sad, just right after a therapy session.
Or right after I wanted to poop and I couldn't. Like.
Oh. That myth. Nostalgia.
Yeah, I wish I could poop. I'm very constipated, guys. It's no joke.
I'm not. I have very good digestion system.
Your transit is gold.
My pooping?
Yes.
Ah. I'd say it's shit. It's not gold, but
It's goals.
goals.
Not gold. I wish I could poop gold.
So I have to take a weird selfie.
You do.
Yawning selfie, and then just go about.
Oh yeah. Maybe I should go get my iPad because my phone is currently filming. I will go get my iPad.
I can take a picture of you if you want.
Yes, but we won't be able to look at both the pictures at the same time.
Yeah, with your iPad.
Oh yes, I can. Okay, good. Do you want to take a beautiful
But where is
picture?
your iPad?
It's in the living room.
Okay, yes.
I'll go get it. Do you want to take a beautiful picture of me looking sad? I should take off my glasses, right?
Why?
I
Just
will.
because I don't wear glasses doesn't mean you don't.
It has to have a bit of an old-timey feel.
Okay.
I wish I could poop. Oh, it's perfect.
That looks so hairy. Okay, I'm gonna
it's
send
good.
you. I'm gonna.
My iPad's name is La Soupe de Micheline. It's very funny if you speak French.
That's why I didn't laugh, because I don't speak French.
She
So
doesn't.
I didn't care. Couldn't care less for the joke that I don't understand. I'm sorry, but whatever they say in English, very funny.
Isn't it?
First, there will
be.
be a detailed underdrawing with charcoal, and then I put a little bit of color with my watercolor. Then I seal it, and then I put acrylic glaze.
Yes,
Yes.
I knew that because I watch all of your reels on Instagram.
Oh my goodness! Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Are you satisfied?
I'm satisfied.
I'm satisfied.
So good.
Ooh, very good. You're the best, Yannick. We have to be careful about not bumping into this though. Do you want to know a fun fact about my tattoo, my boob tattoo?
Yes.
Do you want to know why I have a tattoo here?
No, but I fancy it.
Thank you. I have one here because I wanted to look like Sirius Black in Harry Potter 3. And he has a tattoo here, and I thought it was very cool when I saw it. And I told myself I shall have a boob tattoo too when I'm a grown up. And now I have it. I'm so scared. I'm scared too.
Thank you, Yannick.
Let's get into it. I feel like mine is gonna take me so much more time than yours.
I don't know where to start.
Well,
What do you start with? Like glasses, or
Oh yeah, always start with my glasses.
what if you were not wearing glasses?
With my eyes then.
That makes it easier for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna look like the Mona freaking Lisa.
You are. You're so photogenic.
Oh, thank you. You're a good photographer. Jinky.
I try to let go of control of making it look, realistic and proportional.
Yeah, you should definitely let go of that, and that's not cool because now I do have to worry about making it look proportional. Because I'm doing your technique.
I might implement this self-portrait thing in my art practice because I already like it.
I love that you like it. Is this gonna look like me or is this not gonna look like me at all?
You have a very distinctive face.
I do.
So it will definitely look like you.
I hope so, but am I capable of doing very looking like me drawing.
Now I'm worrying that my portrait will not look like me, but
it's okay because you're doing
Right?
an illustration.
it's so weird that we both of us make art
Yeah.
in such a different way. But I think I value it more now than ever that we're so different and we get to learn from each other.
Yeah. I love that I'm stealing your technique.
I love that I'm stealing your technique. It makes me step out of my comfort zone.
Me too. It makes me able to live my dream of doing fine art.
Oh, it makes me live my dream as an illustrator.
I love us. This is so... How long does it usually take you to do the finished charcoal drawing?
A day.
Oh shit, I don't have a day. I'm gonna have to be
Well, with breaks, of course, because I draw and then I take a break and then I go back to it to see if I need to correct something.
fast. Okay, I won't do that. Looking at myself as if I was you looking at me is making me love myself more, and I love that. Yeah.
It's such a compliment, such a lovely thing to say.
I think that's the whole thing about friendship, right? It's what friendship is all about.
Sometimes I like asking Yannick, like, what do you like about me?
Oh my god.
Specifically.
I ask that of Mehdi all the time, and he says, "You're funny."
Yannick is one of the best people to give compliments. He's very insightful.
True. I remember in the video that we filmed, go watch it. In the video that we filmed last I was here, Yannick had a moment where he gave us compliments, and the compliments were amazing.
I guess I'm done with my sketch as well.
Oh my god, are you? I just started on mine.
Oh god, what's next? Hair.
Now you should... I always start with the skin, because it's lighter. I usually use this crayon for the skin. No, not this one. This one, the Luminance. And I go very softly with it. And well, the internet discovered that I'm actually really good at drawing realistically. Maybe or maybe not.
You are very good.
Oh. Thank you. Well, I have to gift you this drawing after. Of course I will. If you want it.
I will give you mine if you want it.
Yes. Which will make me yawn forever. How do you manage when you draw with charcoal? How do you manage not putting your hand back inside of what you already drew?
I put my hand back in there.
Okay, you put your hand back.
I learned not to stress about it.
Good.
And to accept happy little accidents. It'll give the smudges and accidents give more personality and like a human touch to it. So I don't strive for perfection anymore. I started with drawing portraits with pencils, and then I would be very particular about every little pencil stroke, and I would erase all of the imperfections, and now I just embrace them. And I think it made my style and my drawing manner much looser.
True. Okay, that's good then. I think it will either look very good or it will maybe look very bad. Who knows? to hate my nose.
We're conditioned to hate our bodies from them.
So true.
Since we get conscious and then we have to unlearn all these toxic patterns.
Yeah.
But it's doable. I did not like my disabled body and now I learn to love it every day.
Oh, I think it's gonna look like me.
It already does.
Yeah, it already does.
That's why I want to paint you, because your face is so distinctive.
Thank you. Oh, if I want to keep a souvenir of it, you can make me a print of it with your
Yes.
printer. It's gonna look very good. I love it. I'm so self-obsessed.
Good. As you should be. Sometimes I wake up and I'm so happy and that I'm me.
Yeah.
And I envy Yannick that he gets to experience me. Yeah.
Adorable.
But then I get to experience him every day.
Yeah, and that's very lucky too. And you get to experience yourself. Don't you?
Yeah, but sometimes I would love to. My dream is to have a reality TV show of my life.
Really?
It's boring. My life is boring. I wake up, sometimes go out with the dog, sometimes I don't. And then Yannick goes, and then I go paint or draw and do that till the evening and do my administrative works. Maybe cook something and then maybe go out for a walk if it's warm enough or not. And then I read a little book, scroll my TikToks and go to sleep.
It's not boring.
But if I...
And sometimes you have French people over, which is very
sometimes I
not boring.
do. Cultured guests.
I'm not cultured. I'm just French. What? I'm not cultured. Oh, you're using the... Okay.
You said I could use all of your
use whatever you
supplies.
want. Use
But I had to use just a
do
little bit
your
of
thing.
brown.
Yeah, do your thing.
Sorry.
No, don't be...
You can have a touch of pink.
I will have a touch of pink. I will have loads of pink.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the crappy moment where I have to do the second eye and it might ruin it all. But oh my god, the picture that you took of me is exactly what I had in mind. I love that
Really?
you're so smart like that. You understand me so much.
Oh my god.
Being your friend is so easy.
Is it? Is it?
It is. You understand me so well. Makes me feel... Oh, I used to hate my under eye bags too, and now I love them.
Good. They make you you.
They do.
So this is the color that you usually use for
Oh yeah, it's my hair color.
your hair. It's my hair color as well now.
Nice.
Oh, I need to include my mustache.
Oh, you do.
I was so ashamed, embarrassed about my mustache, especially in middle school when the boys would like point out, and what's there on your face? What's there on your face?
Yeah, same.
So then I was removing it for so many years, and then I gradually stopped removing less and less hair of my body, and now I don't remove any hair from my body except for cutting my fringe sometimes.
I still remove body hair, funnily enough. But I do it because I like it, not because I feel pressure to.
I don't feel the pressure, and I just say
Sometimes I just like to have clean lines without the body hair messing up the clean lines, and that's just my preference. But it must be, of course,
it was
because
never
of the pressure
really...
to not have hair. But I'm okay with it.
It was never too comfortable for me to like armpits. Easy, that was easy. But my legs or bikini line, it was so difficult to remove the hair, and as a girl in a wheelchair, I'm prone to infections, so I'd rather just not mess with anything down there and let it be. And take care of my hygiene, and I've reduced my infections so much that I barely get them.
That's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe you should add a little more pink in my hair.
I think my underdrawing is gonna take less time now that I'm done with the face mostly.
Yes. I like the Tombow markers.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
Gorge.
They're very expensive.
This is a water-based marker, right?
Yes.
You'd be too sensitive to the smell of.
Oh yes, I hate alcohol markers. I hate their smell. And also, I'm not a huge fan of how they smudge, depending on what kind of paper you use them on.
Mm-hmm. Do you like Acrylics?
I've never tried
Markers?
them. Ecoline.
Oh, Acrylics.
Yeah, I think Ecoline, but I don't think I've ever used one.
I have few colors if you want to try.
Are they alcohol?
No.
They're ink, like water.
Watercolor. Very similar
Okay.
to Tombow, but thicker.
Okay,
And then you can water them down on your page.
nice.
I wish I had pink hair now.
Oh my god. Ooh, yes. Very nice. If I had to do my self-portraits every morning with your technique, they would take me all day.
Yes.
Right?
If I had to do with your technique, I would never stop. I would just be doing another one. Because it looks so cool.
It's kind of what I do, mind
And
you.
I might try it. I might be using, yeah, then I'll have to use my Acrylics now.
Yeah, baby. I'm still being me and simplifying some of the stuff.
Good. I'm still being me and going in with some brown.
Ah, as you should. Sometimes I do use brown. I have my browner days.
See, so that proves the point that even if you learn like from the masters and copy paintings and then you paint your own thing, you might have these a little mannerism of what you've learned, but it'll always be yours. You can never like actually come up with something yourself using someone else's style. It will always be a little like particle of you in there.
Nice. I love that. I love how my, what's the word? My beauty marks?
Yes.
Like form constellations on my chest.
Also poetic.
Yeah.
Gonna add a little bit of green. I'd also love to have green hair, to be honest, like moss. Or like a little, maybe singular strands of hair. Or my endings. I would love them to be green.
I get that. I would love that, but it would look very bad on me. On you, I think it would look very good. Do you sometimes do that?
Yes, always. I also use smudging tools. I forgot to give you one.
The thing with drawing this realistically is that I'm always afraid of messing it up at some point. But I have to tell you that it's very fun.
This is an eraser and pencil, kneaded eraser, and
Okay, cool.
these are two smudging tools that I made, and these are two smudging tools that I bought.
Thank you.
You're afraid of messing up?
Yes.
It happens. Well, depending on what you think is messing up.
Like making it not look like me anymore.
But it does look like you already, because your face is distinctive. If you were to draw some model, Instagram model,
Yeah.
many of them look the same. They had the same job done in their faces.
Yeah, true.
So then it would be more difficult to paint it, but really, yours is easy.
True, because I look unique.
And that way it's more interesting to work with your face actually.
I understand.
Because it doesn't have to look like a photo, it just has to
have
feel
my,
like you.
Yeah, have my essence.
And it already does.
It does.
Well, I love how expressive you are and like how loosely you're drawing it.
So not me.
Yeah, I love it. And it's very nice to see Ariane doing like the subtle shadow work, which I've never seen from them. You can see that this is still your own.
Yes, that's what we were talking about, right?
Yeah, that was the point of filming this video. Will we be able to see who did the drawing in the end? And yes.
Let me see what other colors do we have here. So many pinks.
Yes. I did take these with like drawing landscapes in mind.
Pinks? Or
Well,
greens?
I took all the greens and then I was like, I'm gonna need some pinks and some purples to add some contrast. Ooh, I think I should stop around here. I did not think I would do such a good job of it, to be honest.
Me neither. Well, talking about myself, I didn't think I would be able to loosen up so much. Wow, what a great life lesson.
Yeah. We just learned and learned and learned, didn't we? Now I can't be bothered to do the jumper, right? So I'll simplify it.
Yeah, definitely. I rarely paint patterns on clothes. I only care about the face and the landscape.
I know you do, but if I want it to be me, I need to paint some patterns.
Yes.
But also, I want to simplify it. Did you add shadows with purple? Nice. Do you love it?
In a sense. I'm not sure. It's so unlike me. But it's not bad. It's different.
True.
Very good job.
Thank you all. Oh my god. Getting compliments from you is the best because you're so good. So if you give me a compliment, I must be amazing.
Let's stop it.
Keep going.
What else should I do? I think I'm finished.
Really?
Yeah.
Should I continue filming me?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna keep with the very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Very simple. Maybe add some rough shadows. And then I want to add some shadows in the trees, but just like you do it. I feel like you do it quite rough, like.
Mm-hmm. I like my landscapes to be a little more abstract.
Yeah. I feel like I'm doing a master study. Right?
I'm far from being a master.
Oh.
I will never be one, but I think once I developed my style and learned what I like, it's so much easier to make art.
You so are a master. You don't even know it. How do you say beautiful in Polish? Teach me some Polish, plees.
Pięknie.
Pięknie.
Mhm.
Nice. No, that should be okay. Oh my god, it looks so much like something that you did. Doesn't it?
It's also very you as well. I just love how these two styles merged.
It's like if we had made a baby together.
I must say they're pretty babies.
Okay, now I have to do a little bit of watercolor, right? Oui. Il faut que je fasse un peu d'aquarelle.
Oh well. Have fun. I'm gonna bring ourselves some brioche.
Oh, merci.
Do you fancy some brioche?
I mean, I could eat. As I was mentioning before, painting here is so nice. It really makes me wish really hard that someday soon I can have my art studio. Because it's so nice to paint in the daylight. Even though today is very gloomy, I can paint and have daylight and it's amazing. Gonna use a big watercolor brush. Ooh, jinky.
Spoko.
I'm not even mixing my own colors, I'm just stealing the ones.
Good.
Nice. It's not gonna be perfect, but I can change it up.
What is perfect?
My color. Oh, what is perfect? You.
Oh.
Easy.
No. Well,
Easy.
I couldn't disagree. But
What is that?
that's the charcoal watercolor
Oh, nice.
paste that I got you. There is no perfection in art.
But there's you, right?
Yeah.
You are
Except for me, of course.
Yeah, and you are very close to perfection in art. If I may.
I wish.
You so are. You don't even know it.
Maybe that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
I never want to be a pretentious artist that no one can understand and no one feels worthy of understanding.
Yeah. Very Madonna. Very virgin-like. What I'm trying to do is bring focus to my beautiful face and add less detail.
You're doing a fine job
Thank you.
bringing focus to your fine
I see
face.
some purple.
That was from the Scribble Brigade we were doing
nice.
yesterday.
I love the Scribble Brigade.
It made me like purple a little more, tiny bit more.
Nice.
Yes.
I can't be bothered to add details.
Of course.
Me likey. I want to have a little green blue somewhere. I know some of you use it sometimes, or a little. Maybe if you use this and add a little bit of this one in it. Oh yes, perfect. That's actually what I wanted. Okay. Okay.
Obsessed.
Are you?
Mm.
I love that you are.
Looks gorgeous.
No, it's just you watching me doing shit. Okay, and then I need to add some light colors on the trees, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like you would use this. I'm sorry if I'm messing up your palette.
No, you're not.
Okay, good.
It's meant to be used.
Good.
And also, these are the colors that I normally use, so I'll just mix in a little more.
Okay, good.
Or use whatever you're doing here.
Nice.
Maybe like a hint of alizarin could be nice in some of the parts of the trees to lighten them up.
Good. Yeah, I'm very you in my palette right now.
Now I see like, where's this crazy pink? Where is this crazy?
Which one is the alizarin? Is this one?
Yes.
Hints. Haha. That's no hint.
Very well.
I thought I was gonna use all the pinks and I didn't feel like using them. Because I felt like being like you.
Yes, I only use just hints of brown, but I think it matches.
It does.
Nice. I actually enjoyed
very
exploring your pinks.
Oh. So I'm taking a break to eat some praline. This is praline that I brought from France because I'm French.
And I enjoyed it because I'm Polish.
Do you want to finish it? I really don't want it. Putting it in my mouth, I was like, oh, I don't want to eat this. You want it?
Thanks.
Good. You're welcome. How do you say you're welcome?
Nie ma za co.
Nie ma za co.
Well, resuming after a short break.
That was the tiniest break. The ginger drink is my jam.
Yum yum yum. So now you have to
Dry it up.
dry it. Yep.
This is gonna be noisy, friends. I'm sorry. I think it's dry. So now I should put gesso on it, right?
Since you use so much charcoal on the hair, I would suggest you to put a coat of fixative. And maybe we could open the balcony for that because it's stinky.
It's gonna stink.
When you're back.
It's so cold out.
It is.
This far?
Yeah. And then once it dries, you can put gesso on top.
When will I know that it's dry?
It just takes a few seconds, to be honest. It's a spray fixative, so it's okay.
It feels dry. So, how do you use the
I'll
gesso?
make you room for the for acrylics. How do you use gesso? Just spread it on the paper.
On the paper, I don't need the reference anymore, do I?
I don't think so.
I take it and I just...
Yeah.
Like that.
And then when you're, just lighter coat so you wouldn't smudge the charcoal. Because sometimes even if you put fixative on it, it might pick up on a little bit of dust.
Oh, like that.
Yeah, but even if it does, like maybe you could use a thicker, just more product. More.
Okay.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm shy.
Don't be shy. Dip it! Dip it in!
Dip it real good.
Oh yeah. You dipped it very well. Such a dipper. And don't worry if it smudges the watercolor underneath. It's really not a problem. It's more...
Yeah, the more texture, the better.
Yeah, the more texture, the better. I forgot to tell you that normally I would tape it down, but I forgot. But that's
Is it too late to tape it down?
No, once the gesso dries, we can tape it down.
Okay, good.
I give you tape.
Thank you, my love. Your technique is super fun.
Is it? Thanks.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yours was very playful. I felt great doing that. I felt like it was a gorgeous warm-up.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. It's a warm-up for the day. It's like once I've done that, I can do anything I can take on my day. Because I've played. So I can do serious things then. It's like doing my scales when I play the fiddle. Which, if my fiddle teacher is watching, which I don't think they are, know that now I do my scales. I never used to do my scales. my teacher told me that I should do scales, and he actually told me like, it's like when you do your warm-up before you draw. And I used to hate scales, and now I force myself to do them, and they're okay.
What are scales?
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
With your fiddle, not singing, right?
Yeah, with my
Okay.
fiddle.
That's super cool.
It is. Is it? No, scales are the more... that I used to think that scales were the most boring thing I could do.
I fear we're warming up before a day of administrative works, because then I know if I dip my brush in some paint, it will be so hard to let go. So usually Mondays and Wednesdays when I go to practice,
Yeah.
I would just do the computer work and maybe throw in a little bit of sketching, but mostly computer work, so it's easier for me to take a break. And then for the rest of the days, I'm trying to paint a little bit.
I'm good now.
Yeah, very good.
Should I rinse this?
Yes, because it's gonna dry. It's an acrylic medium. I put it over it because sometimes they get stuck when the lid got stuck, and then I have to ask Yannick to open it for me every time. So
Is it closed?
Yeah.
Okay.
good. And then dry it.
Dry it with the blow dryer. I realize what we're doing is the opposite of a draw it in your style. Because it's like draw this in your style is usually an artist who will do something and ask you to draw the same subject with your own style, and we're doing the opposite. I'm doing my own subject with your style, and I love it.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you think you would implement some of the aspects of my technique in your practice?
Actually, you know, when I do my self-portraits the way I do them, it's because of your technique that I do it this way.
What?
Because I do a base and then I add the colors and the shadowing and so I feel like I'm doing it a little bit.
Now I want to buy myself some markers, like water markers, definitely.
You should. They're fun to play with.
And I will be open to using more purple. Yesterday's Scribble Brigade opened me a little to purple.
Oh my god, if Sophie watched this video, they're gonna be so happy to know
I
that.
still use a muted, much more muted purple than you do. But I don't know, I had a problem with purple. I don't know, there was a beef that, but I didn't know what was it about. I can say, I can't tell. I don't know what was my problem.
Because you like Monet, right? Do you?
Mostly yes. Like I wouldn't hang it in my apartment, I think. Unfortunately, no. But it's very pleasant to look at. Very beautiful. Like these are masterpieces, of course.
Yeah. And the purples are very subtle. Well, not subtle, but you know. Anyways, I need to dry and then we'll talk.
Try it.
I feel like a kid. In the best way.
In the best way. Oh, that's
like,
good.
You know when you're a kid and you go to an adult place and they have the coolest things and they let you use them? I feel just like that. Like the giddiness of being like, oh my god, I get to play like I'm an adult today.
Let's do a competition.
I love you. No.
I win.
You do.
Then place it on top, and then you put a second coat of gesso.
Oh really?
Yes. That way I'm sure that no water from my acrylics or any medium, if I paint with oils or oil, will sink into the paper. So I always use 2 coats. Once it's dry, I'll use the second coat. It'll make it more matte, and that way the colors on top of it will stick up more.
Okay, good.
Then I will prepare some acrylics for you.
Jinky. I think of it like the morning piece of bread, you know, when you spread the butter and you want to have the butter everywhere.
Of course.
Oh my god, it feels like I'm being you a little bit in the best way.
You just need some spinal cord injury and then you're good to go.
I mean, who knows, maybe one day I'll get it.
I'll teach you how to drive a wheelchair.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sure.
And if one day you need to learn how to walk, I can help you with that.
Thank you so much. And one day, if you want to learn how to not to be constipated, hit me up.
Now! I do want that now. If you want to learn how to be constipated, I can teach you. I'm good at being constipated.
We can learn so much from each other. Okay.
I would be very bad at teaching you how to walk because I don't know how I do it. I just do it.
I went to 2 cripple camps where they were teaching us how to ride a wheelchair. I was a veteran already, you know, being in a wheelchair for 20 years, but there were people freshly from the accidents. And it was so funny because some of the techniques were so natural to me and they had to actually learn it. And now if I would meet a person who rides their wheelchair improperly, I always want to correct them. Because it's not that it's better that way just because it's better. It's like more efficient.
Yes.
And takes less energy, and it's not as tiring for the body, for the core, and hence. Yeah.
Very important to be efficient, I imagine. Because like walking, like riding in a wheelchair, it looks sometimes very, very like challenging physically.
Looks like it, but it's not anymore.
Really? Because you're very strong.
That too, and my body adapted very well to that, I guess. Because I've been in my wheelchair my whole life. It's not just, you know, an accident.
Yeah, sure.
So it adapted. It looks... Sometimes if I go slow, people think that I'm struggling so much. But in the meantime, I'm just admiring the trees.
I'm gonna make some noise.
I think I like this podcast format a little more, that we face each other.
Yeah, it's really
and
nice.
Then whoever is behind the screen, then they can just think about as if they were taking a peek on 2 friends, just chatting.
It's basically what they're doing. Nice.
Okay, so I laid down the colors that I usually use.
Okay.
And these are the colors that are additional if I feel like super crazy, I want to use some
I'm gonna use them.
I know. And then these are the colors that I rarely use, but I have 2 gold.
Oh, gold? I'm gonna use some
I
gold.
have, you know.
Oh yeah, no, not the cuivre, but gold. Love it.
And then I use these colors.
Sap green?
Yeah.
Why does it look brown?
I don't know, it's just the label, but it looks green when it used like multiple layers, but it's the same color that you had your watercolor that looks almost yellow, right? Like weird yellow.
Like a gold green.
Yeah, that's the color.
Okay, green
So
gold.
I use this is my palette.
Nice.
I like using palettes that out of my old pencil cases.
I need the tiny bowl of magenta. I used that earlier. Thank you.
Yeah.
Dzięki.
Spoko.
So do you do transparent layers first?
Yeah.
And then...
Always.
Okay. So I think I will have some magenta in the first transparent layer.
Good.
And I feel like this magenta is a bit transparent.
It is. Just use a little more water. I usually spray it.
Oh, smart.
And then I always, whenever I work with acrylics or acrylic wash, I remember to spray more often.
I put too much.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I did put too much. Now you're like, oh, now we're talking.
It will dry more matte and translucent, so don't worry about that. The thing is, you
if I want to be me, I should put magenta.
Yes, but don't put any more water. Just spread whatever you have on the brush here, so you won't have these weird streaks.
Okay, nice.
The first layers should be more even.
Okay.
And you just spread whatever you have, because they're a lot of water, transparent, but also not overflowing.
Yeah, okay.
I never make the little, lakes when I'm painting.
Okay, you don't want the puddles?
Puddles, no.
And if I mess up, it's okay.
There's no messing up in art.
there's messing up what I wanted to do and not doing what I wanted to do.
They're happy little accidents.
True.
I really don't believe in messing up in art anymore. I think when I only tried to paint hyper realistically, then the pressure was so big. But now I feel like whatever happens. I will just. I think I got that from you, that immersing in the process and not expecting too much, because I was watching your videos and you were just showing what you're doing and saying like, ooh, I like that.
Yeah. Okay, my whole art philosophy, for those of you who don't know, maybe some of you came to this video because of Werka. Who knows?
I hope so.
I hope so. For those of you who don't know, I'm someone who really tries to romanticize the process and not the result. This is not helping. Like this, I really want the results to be somewhat cool, like your art. But also sometimes it's okay to romanticize the result. But the process is oh no, too much. Okay, that's okay. The process is what I'm aiming for. I want to be drawing, painting every day. That's what I want to be doing. And I don't care about doing beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff will happen. Like art is beautiful. Beautiful stuff will happen. But what matters to me is getting to do art. You know. Ooh.
Look at this color.
Beautiful. Hooker's green. I always love a good hooker's green. Am I a hooker? You might say yes.
Okay.
I'm good with this.
Let's get this party started.
Let's get this party started. This is very fun. You should know, internet, that I'm having a lot of fun.
So my hack is that when I have it dry and before applying next layers, I will spray only if it's completely dry and I think I'm a few layers in already, I will spray the painting with a little bit of water.
Okay.
To see how it will look like when it's varnished, because varnish will, bring out the darks.
Sure.
And whenever I paint with acrylics on this clear gesso layer, it will make them much more dull and matte. But the varnish will fix it.
Okay, good.
Oof.
I mixed it. Yeah, it's very
oof, and it's because you mixed both two of them, and then it shows. Oh, I like the patches of the everything. Ooh, that's bold. Very unlike me, but I like it.
Yeah.
Wow. You always say you're not good with colors, but I think you're very good with colors. You have very good intuition when it comes to colors.
Thank you. It's all intuition. None of it I understand. Well, some of it I understand, but ooh, greens. We love the greens. I freaking love paint. When I use paint, for the longest time I never used paint because paints were my mom's territory, and now I don't care about her territory. I wanted to have it all for myself. Oh, yes. What it mixes, I love it.
So there's all this texture.
Yes, texture is good. Oh, very nice. See, now it looks like something that I did, while also looking like something very much of your technique. I'm gonna paint the moon gold. Gorgeous. Oh, I looked at it with new eyes and I loved it.
What new eyes?
I don't know, I had stopped looking at it for 5 seconds and then I looked at it again and it looked very cool.
Spring.
Titanium white. Bob Ross reference. Did you know? Did you get it? No? You've never watched the Bob Ross video?
I watched it, but I didn't get the reference.
He always says white. He says, I'm gonna need some more titanium white.
Did you know that he had a squirrel?
What? Was he as lovable as he seems to have been?
Yes. And he kept his squirrel in his shirt pocket, like here on the chest. Most adorable thing ever.
Do you know what I love about Bob Ross videos?
His hair.
I mean, sure. But what I love about his videos is that it's really a self-help video when you watch it. He's always so kind and helping people feel good about themselves and their art.
So soothing.
Yes.
And very calm.
True.
Definitely not for today's attention span standards.
But yes, that's the beauty of it, is that I think it would do good to people who have, very nice texture. People who have short attention spans to watch more Bob Ross. It would help them feel better, right?
I guess.
It will help them focus, be in the moment. It's nice art therapy. It's not even an art lesson, it's art therapy.
It's always very important to know when to stop with this technique, so you wouldn't hide the charcoal behind the paint too much. Like
Yes.
cover it, yeah.
Yes.
So you wouldn't cover it.
Am I done? I think I should stop.
Okay.
Do you not?
Can you see it?
Yes.
So dreamy. It looks so different. From upside down. I can see the hints of gold.
Ooh.
Beautiful. You did a great job.
Nice. Time for the big reveal. 1, 2. It's so funny. The two of them together. I love it.
Great job.
Great job.
Both of us.
Both of us. What do you like more about mine? I'll tell you what I love about yours.
What do I like about yours?
Yes.
I like how illustrative it is. You went very loose with it. It's a very demanding technique time-wise, and I don't know how long will this video be, but you were working on it for about an hour and a half, something like that, right? Yeah. So for just an hour and a half, really great. And I like that you didn't push for photorealism. You still kept your style. And
it would have killed me to push for a photorealism. I would have had to have like a full day, and it would have been like really painful for me.
And also I like the sky color.
Nice.
I'm definitely gonna steal it, and I might implement a little bit of magenta here and there sometimes because it actually looks very interesting. It draws attention to the trees, but it's not overpowering. So
thank you. I love what you did. I love that. I don't know, the mouth is so amazing. I love that you did whatever you wanted and you didn't copy exactly like my technique, and I love that you used so much purple. I didn't give her much choice because most of the crayons that I brought were pink or purple, but I love it. I love the little hints of green. Very cute. And I love how you did your teeth, to be honest. I think it's very expressive. Like you look kind of like a cocker. You know the dog cocker? A cocker. Very elongated face.
Maybe yes, a little bit.
I love it. And I love the color that you mixed for your hair. Like so many different colors in your hair. I love it. I think it's very funny. I think it's very expressive. I think it's amazing. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're
It
welcome.
was so much fun doing that.
It was a lot of fun stealing your technique. I love it. I'm having loads of fun. And now I want to gift this to you, but I also want to have a souvenir of it. So if you want to make me a print of it, I would love it.
I will. So,
That was our video, folks. I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope it's not going to be too boring to watch. And I love you all, and see you next time. Maybe on Werka's channel.
maybe.
Who knows? Love you. Ta-ta.
Bye bye. Do widzenia.
Do widzenia. I sound so fluent.
You do with your few words.
Boobies.